Muslims usually tell us that in Surah 5 verse 32 it says that we are not allowed to kill anybody, and therefore Islam is a peaceful religion. This is something that you probably heard before. So we're going to read the whole surah and not just the little part that they usually show us. Verse 32. Because of that we ordained for the children of Israel that if anyone killed a person not in relation of murder or and to spread mischief in the land, it would be as if he killed all mankind. And if anyone saved a life, it would be as if he saved the life of all mankind. And indeed, there came to them our messengers with al-Bayyinat. Even then, after that, many of them continued to exceed the limits in the land. Verse 33. The recompense of these sorry about that. The recompense of these who wage war against Allah and His messengers and do not mischief in the land is only that they shall be killed or crucified, or their hands and their feet be cut off on opposite sides, or be exiled from the land. That is their disgrace in this world, and a great torment is theirs in the hereafter. Verse 34. Except those who having fled away and then came back as Muslims with repentance before they fall into your power. In that case, you know that Allah is awfully forgiving and merciful. Surah 35. O ye who believe, have taqwa of Allah and seek the wasila to Him, and strive hard in His cause, so that you may be successful. Verily, verse 36. Verily, those who disbelieve, if they had all that is in the earth, and as such, again therewith no ransom themselves, thereby the torment of the day of resurrection. If it would be accepted of them, it would never be accepted of them, and theirs would be painful torment. Verse 37. They will long to get out of the fire, but never will they get out therefrom, and theirs will be lasting torment. So, what did we understand from this? If we look at verse 32, it is not Muslims who are not allowed to kill people, it is the children of Israel. The children of Israel. Also, we see that if we look at this part, wage war against Allah and His messenger, and do mischief in the land, is only that they shall be killed or crucified, or their hands and their feet be cut off from opposite sides. So what did we learn? We learned that the Jews are not allowed to kill anybody, and that if anybody goes against Allah and His messengers, they are to be killed, crucified, or their hands and their feet be cut off on the opposite sides. So, now you tell me, where does it say that Muslims are not allowed to kill anybody? Does it say it? Or does it actually say that the Muslims should kill people? Or crucified, or have their hands and feet cut off from opposite sides? So yeah, and then they will go to hell So yeah, they will have disgrace in this world and great torment in their hereafter. Hereafter is obviously hell and nothing else than that. So except for those who, having fled away, then come back as Muslims, in other words, they go away, they don't want to be Muslims or whatever, and then they come back and say, hey, I want to be Muslim again. Okay, and we didn't catch you fall into your powers before you did that, so we're not gonna cut off your hands and legs. Or we catch you before you do it and we kill you. So if you manage to submit again, then Allah most merciful. So then, if we go to the other part, we will see, O he who believe, yada yada yada, and strive hard in his cause. Whose cause? Allah's cause. In other words, it's telling the Muslims to fight, to kill. Strive hard in his cause, so that you may be successful in killing or letting them submit, because they did it before you catch them. So yeah, and then it goes on to saying that you have to do these things, or in the day of resurrections, you see it will never be accepted by them, money and stuff like that, if I read it correctly, and there shall be painful torment. Yea. They will long to get out of the fire, but will never get out therefrom, and theirs will be lasting torment. Thank you for watching. I'd just like to make this video to clarify the lies of the Muslims. They only show some parts. If you're wondering what part they usually show, it's if anyone killed a person in relation to murder and mischief, blah 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 blah. They read from that part. They don't include this part, and they don't include every other part. Every other part. Go ahead and read it yourself. I will post the link right up here in the description bar so you can read it. There are other websites, and these are Muslim websites. You can see Arabic here. So, and if you have Google Chrome, you can use it to translate this text, I believe. So you can see if it actually says the same, if they are lying, which I have noticed sometimes that they are. They're writing something up here and then something else down here. I can show you that another time if you want to. Just say it in the comments below. Have a nice day. Don't forget to read it yourself.